Yes, I have two questions. First is, I'm a cynic when it comes to politicians. I don't believe any of you.
Good for you.
That's the truth. And I'm not really sure if you can answer a question. All we know from politicians is what they tell us until they actually get to Washington, and then we have been lied to so many times. I don't know why I should believe you. That's the first question.
Right.
I know you're probably talking now about it, but something
No, I
that
probably
brings
won't.
me here, because I'm hearing it here, but I have to believe it here.
Let me answer that one first, and I'll go to the second. We don't. The bottom line is, look, this is a country of laws, not of men. We have a republic. People run for office. They tell you what to believe. They tell you what they stand. You take them at their word. If you believe what they're saying, you vote for them. You give them a chance. If they don't do right, you vote against them the next time they run, and you express your disappointment. I've been disappointed too. We all have. You're going to continue to be forever. As long as human beings are the ones choosing to run for office, you're going to be disappointed, and you're not going to agree with everything they stand on. Okay, I will tell you right now, my wife, if she was here, she would tell you I'm wrong 90% of the time. So just take that with a grain of salt. If somebody's just checking and saying, you do that well? I go, yeah. Here's my point to you. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. This is the system of government we have. It's not perfect. It's just, as has been said many times, is better than anything else. The truth of the matter is, I'm not running because I'm perfect. I'm not running because you're going to agree with me on everything. I've come here today and just basically told you this is what I believe. I've tried to articulate it in a way that's genuine, and because it is. I've tried to explain to you why I believe it, and cited my background as the reason for it. And I'm basically telling you I'm the only candidate in this race who's doing it. Everybody else is telling you you should vote for them because you voted for them before, so why not vote for them again? And I at least want to give you a chance to vote for someone who will at least understand the times in which we live. Ultimately, I have to perform. I have to live up to those. And we, all of us, both in our political lives and our personal lives, are one day away from failure. You can spend an entire life doing things right and ruin it in 1 hour of one day. And that's no different in politics. I could give all the speeches on the stump, and I could go to Washington and on one issue, destroy any credibility that I've built up with you. I recognize that. And it's an important thing. And all I can tell you is, I try to surround myself with people that are willing to tell me I'm wrong, and that I'm not doing things correctly. I go into it knowing that there are things you're not always going to agree with me on, knowing that I've been wrong on things in the past, and I'll be wrong on things in the future, but knowing that I'm doing this for the right reasons. I'm not motivated to run for office because I want to hold office, because if I did, I'd run for something easier. I'm doing it because I honestly, truly believe, for the reasons I've articulated today, America's at a very serious crossroads. And I don't see anybody in this race that understands that. And since they don't, they're not going to do anything about it. At least I understand it. And because I do, I think I will do something about it. You had a second question.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough that we stop all the expansion of government. It has to be reverse direction. And I see a lot of, all the talk of recent has been, well, let's just try to stop what's going on now. Stop. It's like you're being run over, so at least you're trying to get out of the way. I'm saying the truck's got to go the other direction.
Right. But when you have 41 votes in the Senate, which is what Scott Brown represents, all you have is the votes to stop. That's why 2010 is so important, because you hope to have enough votes to reverse. And let me be clear about this. Both political parties are guilty of this expansion of federal government spending, federal government involvement. There's a difference between the Republicans and Democrats, in all honesty. First of all, the Democrats have done it at a pace that's incomparable to anything else in American history. And they also did it for different reasons. The Republicans expand government because they want people to like them and vote for them. Democrats do it because they fundamentally don't believe in the free enterprise system. Right. They believe it's unfair. They believe that in American-style free enterprise, a few people make a lot of money and everyone else makes too little. They believe that there are some people in America that make too much money, and it's government's job to distribute that. They believe that the only way businesses can make money is by exploiting their customers or their workers. They don't believe in the American free enterprise system, and they're trying to transform us away from it. So there is a difference between why they're spending and the Republicans do, but both parties have been guilty of it, and it's important to recognize that.